Welcome to the reaction for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't really know too much about this movie. I do know that Tim Curry is the lead in it, and I've seen pictures of what his character looks like in this. I think Susan Sarandon's in it because I think it has something to do with a couple who get stranded and they go to this house looking for help. And I think she's part of that couple, and I think they're pretty straight-laced, and then there's this house full of interesting characters. The only other person that I know is there is I think there's some pale looking dude with long stringy hair. And that's it. I do know there's singing, cause something about time warp, let's do the time warp again. That's from this movie. And that's kind of it. That's what I know. So I don't actually really know what this movie is about. Other than I think this couple gets drained and they go to this house looking for help. I have to be honest and say that when this won a poll over on Patreon for what I was going to react to this Halloween season, I was a little nervous because I do know that it is such a beloved cult classic. People love this movie, and it's not typically something I would normally watch. So I am hopeful that I'll get it and I'll like it, but I feel this is one of those movies where you either get it and you love it or you don't get it. And I don't know where I'm going to fall, but I'm always genuine in my reactions. Even though I'll get roasted for it, I'm sure if I don't like it, I'm going to be honest. So with that said, I do want to say though, I am going into this hoping I'll like it. I'm going into it trying to like it. So I'm not coming in just assuming I won't like it, because I feel that skews things and you won't like it because you don't think you will. So rest assured, I want to like this movie. I'm hoping I'll like this movie. I'm just a little nervous that I might not. So with that said, let's go ahead and just get right into it. This is giving me Tarantino vibes. Seems like Kill Bill-ish and stuff. As Rocky Horror, a creation. What? Meatloaf's in this? Ex-delivery boy. Okay. Did they get married? Is that how we're starting? Are they on their honeymoon? Oh. I didn't even see him there in the back for a second. I was looking around for Susan Sarandon. I'm why do we care about these people? And then there he is, standing in the back, being all creepy. Why do we have the American Gothic couple back there?
It could be your turn next, eh? Who knows?
He seems thrilled.
Now she's Mrs. Ralph Hapshat.
I've never seen her so young, but she looks exactly the same.
Yes, Janet, Ralph's a lucky guy.
Yes.
He doesn't seem that into you.
Everyone knows that Betty's a wonderful little cook.
Yes.
I've got something to say.
Uh-huh.
Janet, I love you.
Oh, so he is into her. He's just nervous. Okay. Oh, that's seems like a good sign. What a nice romantic moment for you two. It's a creepy family in a casket that you're just ignoring.
It was a night out they were going to remember for a very long time.
Okay, so they didn't get murdered, which is where I thought we were going with this when I saw the police headquarters statement. Jesus Christ.
Didn't we pass a castle back down the road a few miles?
Because that's normal.
Maybe they have a telephone I could use.
I'm going with you.
Oh, no, darling, there's no sense in both of us getting wet.
I'm coming with you.
If you're going to a castle, I'm going too. I'll beat you there. So is this supposed to be some sort of Frankenstein connected thing? I didn't know that. Yeah, because they're saying over at the Frankenstein place, aren't they?
Lucky him.
You're lucky. He's lucky.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice her.
We're all lucky.
It's just a jump to the left.
I don't think you want to eat anything they're going to give you. I mean, it is a catchy song. It makes you want to dance. This is so different from anything I've ever seen Tim Curry in. That was kind of cool. I was not expecting so many like fourth wall breaks. Which is what now? Is he now?
Thank you.
Is that blood?
Thank you very much.
I really liked that song.
It's all right, Janet. We'll play along for now and pull out the aces when the time is right.
It's taking off your pants.
You're very lucky to be invited up to Frank's laboratory. Some people would give their right arm for the privilege.
Would they now? Willingly? So literally everything I know about this movie, it has already happened.
We are simply his servants.
He's also reminding me the way he talks from the creepy guy in Ever After. Mm-mm. Oh no, this does not seem good at all. The roles of like flip. He was into it downstairs and she was terrified, and now she's into it and he's pissed off. Oh, I didn't even see like the skeleton thing happening. That's kind of cool. I am so curious. Excuse me, as like what he's gonna look like. Your life literally just started happening. I like how it's like twisted up the front on the legs. That's kind of cool. I mean, the haircut's not where it's at, but I'm not really complaining about the rest. Not complaining at all. I'd be chasing after him too. And then cutting his hair. After we spend some time together.
Since you're such an exceptional beauty, I'm prepared to forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little bit of steam.
This is not how I thought this movie was going to go. I think he's already there. Day zero. He's a man. I lost my train of thought. Oh, wait, what? They froze a biker? What's happening? Oh. It's Meatloaf. So if she's into Meatloaf, that explains why she thinks the other guy's just okay. Not quite her type. I didn't know I'd be getting zombie Meatloaf, but okay. Oh. So he is capable of just like straight up murder.
Don't be upset.
You locked him in a cage.
It was a mercy killing.
Oh, yeah, and murdered someone. I'm surprised we're not seeing the reaction of the couple because he literally just straight up murdered somebody in front of them. They were scared before, but this, no problem. So what's the deal with the 7 days? Baby, he is already a man, okay? Like, he's there. The walking needs a little work, though. Needs a lot of work.
The sudden departure of their host and his creation into the seclusion of his somber bridal suite had left them feeling both apprehensive and uneasy.
Not the murder, just the fact that he left with the man he created.
Oh, Brad. It's you!
I'm afraid so, Janet. But isn't it nice?
Oh, you beast! You monster! Oh, what have you done with Brad?
Well, nothing. Why do you think I should?
You tricked me! I wouldn't have.
You! I'm afraid so, Brad.
I feel like Brad's gonna give in too.
On my mother's grave.
Master, Rocky has broken his chains and vanished.
This poor guy is having a big first day.
Oh, Brad. How could you?
Yeah, how could he? You just did the same thing. I mean, he's who you really wanted anyways. Oh, his hair looks way better now.
Did they do this?
He looks way better now. Yeah, if you're going to cheat on Brad with anybody, that one. She has sex once, and now she's like, good to go. She is a predator.
Master, we have a visitor.
Oh.
Dr. Everett Scott.
You know this earthling?
This earthling?
I came here to find Eddie. You see, Eddie happens to be my nephew. Janet!
Oh.
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
Brad!
Rook!
Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
Brad!
Rook!
Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
We've already established.
Listen,
Who's here?
I made you. And I can break you just as easily.
You just slept with 2 other people.
Master!
Is that necessary?
Prepared!
Dinner? I thought it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Excellent.
I feel like this dinner is going to be wild.
Happy birthday, dear Rocky.
Happy birthday
Shall we?
to you.
Okay. Every other song you sing in that one, you don't finish. Sure. Is this all they're getting is like 1 slab of turkey?
Came here to discuss Eddie.
Eddie!
Oh, shit.
That's a rather tender subject. Another slice, anyway.
A little bit.
Excuse me.
No. Meanwhile, Rocky's just chowing down. Oh, that was so cute. Oh. Rocky doesn't think so.
You won't find Earth people quite the easy mark you imagine. This sonic transducer.
Earth people, really?
It is, I suppose, some kind of audio vibratory physiomolecular transport device.
You mean?
Sure.
Yes, Brad.
Oh, what is she gonna do? Janet, why are you not freaking out about this? Your fiance just got turned into a statue. No, not Rocky. Can we bring him back?
I'm indeed grateful to both you and your brother, Riffraff.
Oh, brother.
Loyalty such as yours.
Stop rubbing on her.
Go unrewarded. Come, we are ready for the floor show.
What of the floor show that had been spoken of?
Yeah, I'm curious about that as well.
From what had gone before, it was clear that this was to be no picnic.
Clearly. Yep. This is also going to be something else. Oh, he dressed them up as like models. Oh, I love this. I love it. He's like so awkward. You feeling it there? Learning things about yourself tonight? What lip gloss did they use on him? I want it. SS Titanic, what? I was not expecting a Titanic reference in this. Very fascinated with the Titanic. I want to know everything about the filming of this. I love that Rocky's awkward too, because he would be. Well, this took a turn I did not see coming.
I can explain.
Oh, he needs a spotlight for his explanation. That checks. It's kind of a cool shot. It's a good one too. I think that's my favorite song.
When I said we were to return to Transylvania, I referred only to Magenta and myself. You were to remain here. In spirit, anyway.
Great heavens, that's a laser.
A laser capable of emitting a beam of pure antimatter.
You mean
That's
you're
not
going
good.
to kill him? What's his crime?
Obviously.
What became of Eddie?
Lots of things.
Society must be protected.
I wasn't expecting him to actually die. Her Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, Rocky. I didn't think you cared that much. I was about to say not Rocky, but like really not Rocky.
I'm sorry about your nephew.
Eddie? Yes, well, perhaps it was for the best.
Meh, water under the bridge. Please don't kill me.
We are about to beam the entire house back to the planet of transsexual in the galaxy
Okay.
of Transylvania.
Okay. So he was telling the truth. He was a transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. He was being honest.
Beautiful sister. And soon we shall return to the moon-drenched shores of our beloved planet.
I 1000% was not expecting aliens in this movie. And there goes the house. Okay. This was absolutely not at all anything I could have ever predicted or imagined. I will say, though, I enjoyed it more than I expected to. I mean, I'm not like a big Rocky Horror Picture Show fan now, but I did enjoy it more than I expected to. I was worried that I wouldn't like it and I would like struggle through this, like watching it, but I was entertained. And it didn't seem that long, like, of a movie. I mean, I know it's only like what, an hour and a half, 40 minutes. Sorry. So I mean, it's on the shorter side as far as movies go, but I was worried that it would feel like it was dragging on forever, and like I just wanted nothing but for it to be over. And that's not the case. I feel like I may want to watch it one more time, not like right now, but just in general, like knowing the end now, I want to go back and, because like that song that we were just singing here at the end made more sense now, like having seen everything. And so I feel like I want to go back and rewatch some things and see if anything makes more sense. Because right now a lot of it makes no sense. And I'm not going to try to get it to make sense. I don't feel like this is a movie where things are going to make sense. They just kind of are what they are. But I think there are some things, like knowing that apparently we were dealing with aliens. Because might make it make more things make sense, I guess. But also, I certainly wouldn't complain about seeing Rocky again. I don't know who that actor is, but I need to go look him up on IMDb and see what else he's in. This is something else. I am extremely impressed with a lot of things about this movie. One, that this movie even got made. Like, I mean, I know like the 60s and 70s were a different time, but like this is out there. I mean, in terms of like what culture is capable, or, you know, what like current society is capable of handling. And I'm impressed that this movie got made, and I'm impressed with a lot of things about it. Tim Curry's performance obviously was amazing. Like, I don't know who else could have embodied that character better. Yeah, like he was absolutely amazing. With some of the other ones, Susan Sarandon, so Janet and Brad, I forget what the other actor's real name is. They were very much, I think, like caricatures of a character. Like they were exaggerations of their characters. Like she was just very over the top and like, I mean, overacting, and just, it was all very fake and not very believable with the two of them. But with Tim Curry and Dr. Frank-n-Furter, like that was something else, like believable. That was very impressive. And a lot of the other actors too. Especially the Magenta, like the maid or whatever. She very much, I feel like, embodied her character too. Like she was her character. Whereas the other ones, I think, I don't, what's his name? Riff Raff. We didn't really get a lot from that character for me to say one way or the other. I feel like he did a good job with it. But Columbia, she was definitely an overactor too. Which again, I think this movie is fun. Like it's campy at times. So like I feel like that's not, I'm saying overacting and stuff, and it's not a bad thing. It fits this movie. This is not a movie that I think should be taken too seriously by the viewer or the people in it. But it's just, when I can lose myself in the characters, it's more enjoyable for me as a viewer. So like I don't think it's a bad thing that like they were overly dramatic, because it fits the movie. But just for me personally, it takes me out of the moment a little bit. And with Magenta and Dr. Frank-n-Furter, I believed those characters. And then beyond that, like the costumes in this, oh my God. I hope whoever the costume designer or whatever was for this won all the fucking awards because they were incredible. I mean, like the creativity that goes into, well, so many different aspects of a movie like this, but the costuming and the set decorating and stuff, like it all came together very, very well. It was a very eclectic aesthetic, but it all fit. It all fit very, very well. Yeah. Not my personal style. But like it fit. I'm very impressed. And the music, I was thinking several times how impressed I was by because I mean it's not easy to like come up with songs. Like I mean, generally in a musical, yeah, you have a lot of songs, but it's mostly like I don't know, 70-30 or 60-40 in terms of the percentage of like regular talking versus songs in most musicals. Like I feel like they're still talking the majority of the time and there's just like songs sprinkled throughout. This felt the opposite. I felt like they sang almost everything in this movie, which is again impressive because to write the songs and compose the music and then for all of the actors to learn it and do all these different dances and this different choreography. Because I mean, even if they're not actually dancing, they're still doing choreography to these songs. And so all that was impressive. So like, yeah, it's not my favorite movie in the entire world, but I can definitely appreciate it for what it is, which is something that is very unique. I've never seen another movie like this in multiple ways. And I'm very impressed by that. So yeah, I think I would maybe watch it one more time, just knowing what I know now. And then that might be it. I might not watch it after that. But still very, very impressed. I'm glad I have seen it now because I definitely picked up on some things like that I've seen like other pop culture things reference. Like there were a lot of things in this that reminded me of other things. And obviously it's because they were influenced by this. So this was something else. A good something else, just something else. All right. That's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to check out the full reaction to this or any of the other movies that I've reacted to, which I've been doing movies over on Patreon for months, or any other TV shows that I'm reacting to, because those have been going on Patreon, basically the entire time as well. Click the link in the description below to join them over there. And you also get access to the Patreon Discord server and the monthly Zoom calls. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that is totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so that you don't miss the next movie when it goes out. And hopefully I'll see you in that one.